There's an unspoken rule at elite academies. Real nobles eating fish only eat the crescent meat from the cheek. So when someone's just scarfing down the whole fish, they get clocked as a broke kid instantly. This is a game designed by the heirs of the 4 major elite clans. Every year they pick 1,000 poor students and have them pretend to be elite nobles. The game lasts exactly 1 month. Pull it off and you walk away with a massive payout. But if you slip up and get exposed, you work for the 4 clans for free. For 80 years. And me? I'm just some nobody who can barely afford to eat every single day. But by some crazy twist of fate, I got picked by this elite academy while delivering food. I looked down at the card in my hand. A gold-trimmed game invitation. I thought about my mom, bedridden back home, and I said yes. I decided to play this wild, ridiculous game. On the first day of school, I put on my coldest, most untouchable rich kid energy. I dragged along a niche luxury, branded suitcase and walked through the gates. At the entrance, it was packed with rich kids there to watch the show. Because today was the day this elite game officially kicked off. Everyone had that eager look in their eyes, dead set on spotting the fakes about to walk in. I knew better than anyone. They just wanted to watch broke kids from the slums crack under the pressure of faking it as nobles. Some people even set up bets on how long these lowlifes could last. Soon, the moment my sharp striking face appeared, every single rich kid on campus locked eyes on me. I had this naturally cold, aristocratic vibe that made every noble kid turn and stare. They were whispering, trying to figure out who I was. I frowned slightly, glancing at the crowd packed around the entrance. Then I looked down at the wet, uneven ground. I raised my hand, impatiently dug at my ear, then pointed at some rich kid standing there spacing out. "Take off your jacket, I need it under my feet." I don't like getting my shoes wet. The second those words left my mouth, the rich kid I called out stared at me, jaw dropped. No way, this dude is absolutely insane. He can't be. Is he the legendary mystery heir? The loud crowd went dead silent for a few seconds. Not a single person dared to talk back. Because this year, the 4 clans switched things up. To make the game harder, they actually had long-retired top-tier heirs, all pretend to be brand-new average students. Even though I only had one low-key designer suitcase, nobody could tell for sure whether I was a fake noble playing dress-up or a real elite just playing dumb. I narrowed my eyes, expression ice-cold, like nobody in that crowd even registered to me. Every place my eyes swept across made those frozen rich kids feel a chill run through them. The air felt like it stopped moving. Nobody dared to make a move, scared to death of offending that legendary top-tier heir. Oh my god, who is this guy? His energy is on a whole different level. But some kid couldn't stand my arrogant attitude and shot back, I bet he's just one of the commoners they picked. Just a little slicker than the rest of them. I walked straight up to that girl, the one with that defiant look on her face, right in front of everyone. I reached up and slapped her across the face. What did you just say? Say it louder, I couldn't hear you. I pulled a handkerchief from my pocket and wiped my hand like I'd touched something dirty. Nobody expected me to just go ahead and hit her. The crowd erupted. Bro, that's the daughter of a top 10 richest person on the global wealth list, Wei Defu's daughter. And he actually hit her? What kind of guy just hits a girl like that? She just said a couple things to him. That's so out of line. The noble girl who got slapped covered her face completely in disbelief. She had never in her life, not once, been treated like this. She was shaking with rage. You actually hit me? Do you know who my father is? My dad is Wei Defu, top 10 richest in the world. You're done for. I didn't even flinch at her threat. I stepped right past her to walk away. This girl who'd always been treated like a princess, when had anyone ever ignored her like this? She snapped and grabbed the hem of my jacket. Stop right there. Who said you could leave? Then, clatter. A black and gold card with golden patterns dropped to the ground.